Hello, everyone. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. Okay, well, we're going to get into this topic here as the ghetto world turns. Yeah, I guess that's a word for it. All right. Single mother Lisa responds to backlash after she threw away son's McDonald's Happy Meal. Yes. All right. Well, this lady here, we're going to get into. I'm also going to get into another topic. The topic after that, I'm going to get into T.I.'s son. T.I.'s son basically threatened somebody to pistol whip him. Yeah. And then after that, we're going to get in and talk a little bit about abortions. Just a little bit, not too much. We're not going to touch too hard on it. But all right, so we're going to get into this first topic here. And it's about basically a mother. She has 4 children. Yeah, she has 4 children. And the youngest child is from a different father. Now, the other 3, I don't know. But I kind of assume that they all might have different fathers. I don't know because it didn't come out in the video. So she was a bit upset because her youngest child's father came over with some McDonald's, but he didn't bring enough McDonald's for the other 3 kids. So I'd like you to share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Do you feel that he should have or he shouldn't? I don't know, but I'll share my thoughts on it. But we're gonna get right into the video. So whoever's watching the replay, please share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section and also hit the like. And the people that's in the chat, please hit the like and feel free to engage because this is really insane because it's just a ghetto hot mess. But I'll share my thoughts. Let me just greet the people that's in here real quick. So we have Don't Need a Man, Stop Telling Me I Do. Hugs and kisses to you, beautiful Teresa Myers. Blessings, 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 blessings. And Jack tonight is here as my co-host. And Lisa Vibrations, hello, hello, hello. And 10 Bells is here. Everybody's talking about this. Yes, it is a very much trending topic right now. All right, what else did 10 said? Where's the other siblings' dad that dragged them because one dad's out of them other kids' dad is messed up. Good point. I'm going to touch on it because, like I said, everybody who's watching and the people watching replay, my channel's about dating, love, relationships, and toxic relationships. I like to touch on stuff like this, and this one here is very toxic. So that's why I decided to bring this to my channel, and I wanted to talk about this because one thing I stress with ladies and gentlemen, you have to date smart and not thirsty because these decisions that you make or the people that you lay down with and especially make kids with, I just want to let you know, it doesn't just affect you, it affects the children. All right. And it's sad to say this is really going to affect the children. All right. So let's get into it. Hold a second. Listen to the music a second while I share the screen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into this topic because this is really insane. I'm going to share my thoughts because this is very disturbing. I know some people might find it to be funny, whatever, and everybody has their thoughts and opinions, but we're going to get into this one here. All right. Single mothers, Lisa. So first video I'm going to show is when she had the confrontation with her youngest child's baby father. Then the second video I'm going to be showing is the response to the backlash that she received that when she posted this video on, social media. All right, let's wait a minute. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my bad. Okay, let's get it.
Every fucking day my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing of McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody.
Emmanuel,
what's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger, one fry. What he like? What do you mean? Okay, what about my other kids? What about your other kids? Okay, but them your kids' siblings though. What are you talking about? What are you them my kids, them your kids' siblings though. So what you? So my other kids finna be left out. You didn't feed them? You know I don't give my food stamps to the siblings. Listen, is that my problem? But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out. I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son. How are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Listen, them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put
Captain?
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody. Lisa, so you're telling me that I gotta bring, so when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now? Yes. You sound dumb. How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb. Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You have them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility. Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? So you know I get food stamps on the 11th. That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What yeah, like? They're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids. Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child. The child that's mine, silly. No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it. Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I can maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the? You all like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids. Them are your kids' siblings, though. Dumb.
Yes, at times I would be pausing. I have to say something about this. Okay, number one is he's not obligated to take care of those other kids. Okay, that's not his job to do. Because, first of all, they're not married. Now, if they were married, well, yes, you took in her and the children as a package deal. So, yes, it is kind of his job to do something for the other kids. He shouldn't be just bringing one child, not the other. But, honey, but you're not married to him. So, he doesn't have to do that. All right. And another thing I have to say is, ladies, you have to be wise because when you're doing this, having several kids from several different fathers, stuff like this is going to happen. And I know you had to see it somewhere because I'm looking around in that area. It looks slightly ghetto. So I can tell that there's other people that's been through the situation, right? So you figured he's supposed to take care of your other children. He's not supposed to. That's not his job to do. He was just bringing food for his child. And this makes it really bad because now the kids, sometimes what's going to happen with the siblings is going to start turning against each other. because they're going to get a little jealous. Oh, your dad don't do nothing. My dad always bring food over here, whatever, different thing. My dad buys me Nikes and Jordans. You run around here with some beat up sneakers. See, you have to think about this. And then another thing too is, sir, I have to say to you, you you impregnate a woman that has 3 kids from other fathers. What did you expect was going to happen? You didn't think you was going to have problems like this, so you really shouldn't be shocked. I will resume.
So that's what you gonna go with. That's the one you gonna. Those are your fucking kids' siblings. They my so that means yeah. So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat. I bring them food every other day. What do you mean? Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th. Your babies. Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well. Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel away about eating. Take him in the room and let him. I'm not taking my kid in the room. Down to the car. He ain't even got to eat for it, but he come right out to the car and eat with me. No. You know what? Fine.
That's insane. She should have let the child go down there with the father to eat the food. It's sad that this predicament happened because the child's going to go upstairs and going to be like, where were you? I was just glad I had McDonald's. Oh, you had McDonald's? Mommy, I want McDonald's too. You see, it's just a mess. All this can be avoided when you date smart and not thirsty. Resume.
Give it here. Thank you. Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Done. He ain't eating this. You. Why would you just do that? Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid.
Now, gentlemen, I want to let you know, if you're dating a woman that has this kind of attitude, she act like this, oh yeah, she's violent. Okay? She's the type that's going to put your hands on you and you will be arrested. She'll call the cops on you. So you got to watch out for women like this. And I know she has showed her ass, excuse my language, before. This is not the first time. But for some reason, you want to dip all into it raw, get her pregnant. Now look at what happened. Your mama probably told you shouldn't mess with her, but you didn't want to listen. These poor children. Resume.
Selfish is a like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He's not finna eat that dumb. Take care of him anyway. Dumb. He's not finna do that. You can't do it for all. Don't do it for none of them. Buy stupid. Hold on, finna take that today.
Okay, I'm back. What a shame. This is really pathetic. All this could be avoided if you date smart, not thirsty. And what I have to say about what the lady is, okay, you met one Dusty, you messed up, and he's not a great father, whatever the deal is. I don't know the whole story. I'm just making up scenarios. And he wasn't a good father. You should have learned your lesson with the second one. No, she didn't learn the lesson. She just keeps doing it, right? Now she's hollering about, she didn't get her food stamps. She doesn't get to the 7th or the 11th and stuff like this. Look, I'm not putting down nobody who's getting food stamps, so don't come to me at the comments, okay? If you need it, you need it, right? But I know in the state of New York, if you got that many kids, honey, you're getting a load of food stamps. So why you're not able to feed them? You got several baby fathers. You're not getting any child support for them. And another thing I feel sorry for, in some cases, a lot of women, they have other kids from other men and they use that man's child support money towards the other kids. Yeah, that happens a lot. And I really feel sorry for y'all gentlemen when you go through that, because you putting in child support for your child, for that child, not for the other ones. And that's very selfish. And I think she's probably one of those women that she likes to, get the child support and spread it around for the other kids. And that's not the case. Or daddy number one, who's not that great, but she really likes him. So she hopes she can get him back. So she doesn't want to pressure him and annoy him with child support, because hopefully he'll come back around and he'll marry her. You living in that ghetto, delusional fantasy and stuff. But sir, you really should have, picked better. You pick this person to be a child molester. And I don't even know, we don't even know, everybody's coming down on her, but we don't even know how many kids he got. That might not be his first kid. He probably got a couple of baby mamas. So they both just as toxic, just the same. Okay. All right, let me see this one. Okay. Teresa said exactly. And all right, greeting there. Let me see. Did Cap say something? Oh, you said. Let me see. Anybody else say anything? Ooh, okay, Captain said something here. Like I said before, she didn't give all that smoke to the other baby daddies. Exactly. But then again, we never know, Captain. Maybe she did. This is the time that she recorded. She might have.
Nah, that you probably got smoked if that's the case.
Mm, kids never
That's
asked to
why
be.
she'll pressure him instead of the other ones. The other ones are probably some real G's, and that guy's just probably a square. Uh, but just by looking at the video, yeah, the guy messed up as far as getting her pregnant, but then I also hear the chorus on social media that, oh, what's wrong with not dating a single mother with kids? So we get that argument. So we gotta
Yeah,
kind of
well,
have
that
like a standard.
when people say that,
Oh,
that's the same way it could be like flipped over. Why date a guy who got all these kids?
yeah,
Why date a
exactly.
guy who
That's
got
what I'm
kids?
saying.
So these knuckleheads with this single mother stuff. It's
Yeah,
just the whole point. Single parent, no kids. What kids? People just need to just date smart, not thirsty.
yeah, and it was dumb on him to get that woman knocked up, which in my opinion, she doesn't look much
Mhm.
like a woman to me. But that's my
Yeah, I'm
opinion.
gonna show the other video,
Uh,
everybody, her response.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Um,
And then on the flip
but
side,
now me personally, I will say this. Me personally, so I'm talking about me personally. If I'm with a woman, I have a child by her, and there's other siblings. I mean, I would have gave them some food as well. That's just me. I'm not telling any man to do this. I'm not recommending it. That's just me because I got a heart for kids. So, you bring kids around me, I can't do nothing but help them. Uh, but he's in his right to not have to pick up the slack for the other three children. I mean, that's something she got to continue with the other men um,
mhm.
in regards to that. It's not his job or responsibility to do so. Now, if he wants to do that out of kindness of his heart, now you heard in that video that I think he's done it before.
Well,
Um,
I'm gonna get into the second one. I was just finishing this one. I'm gonna get into the second video.
yeah, okay.
All right. Let me show the second one because I don't want to hold everybody here forever. I'm gonna show the second video, and then we're gonna comment some more on this one. So enjoy the music while I switch the next screen. We're gonna get into her response. Sorry, everyone taking forever here. It is what it is. Okay, we're gonna get into this second. Oh, so she's so cute, right there. Eat her Happy Meal. You go, little girl. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, I just love the children. They so innocent. They don't ask to be here. They didn't pick their parents. So sad to get stuck with these trifling parents at times. Okay, now we're gonna get into the second video because she got a lot of backlash and everything about what she said. Her videotaping and stuff like that, which I will say I think that was very not classy at all. That was just so unladylike. Like no need to do that. But hey, look at them. This is what they do. This is why I call you. Say it, another day in ghetto love. All right, let's get into this next one.
But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids from McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? So what up? It's Lisa, the angry baby mama everybody's been going around talking about, mad about all her fucking kids not getting no McDonald's. Y'all got me fucked up. I just want to say, y'all got me fucked up. Don't talk about how I look right now, but yeah. So basically, if this video make its rounds, I'll let y'all know what's up. So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids.
Oh, Donna.
You knew the situation when you dated me.
I noticed something. She talks about food stamps. She talks about give enough, but you don't think that hair and those eyelashes and those accessories don't cost money? But the kids are hungry. But she's pressing another man to feed all her children.
Sorry, I was on mute. I know people are saying a lot on the social media, but one thing to say is I'm looking at her wig. She probably got herself a 1099 wig. The lashes you can get at the regular Chinese little store or whatever, you get it for $3-4. It's a lot of people try to put up like they spending so much money doing so much, but you can get all this. It's called like ghetto fabulous. So she might didn't spend much for all that, but I understand what you're saying. Some women do. They spend a lot for like Louis Vuitton bags or whatever, Michael Kors bags, stuff like that. Yeah, but I'm just saying like $10. Well, you can get like 99. You can go to the store to get 99 cent.
If it's $10 is the question.
Maria, hugs and kisses. All right, I'm gonna start this one over again, and I'm gonna resume. It's only like about 3 minutes less. Let me just start over again. I want to make sure y'all really hear everything because I have things to say about this. All right. So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period. Okay, Jack, you have something to say after this one here, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts.
And then we're gonna move on to Tina. Obviously, she has some level of narcissism dealing with her because when people know they were wrong and they were in the wrong, and you wasted that man's money by throwing the food on the concrete. Um, and if she was so concerned about the kids, she could have split the burger up into fours and split the fries and the drink if that was that serious. But she didn't think about that. She thought about going viral, and that's what she did. This is what it's about, going viral. It's not about the kids. It's not about the children being hungry. It's not about any of that. It's about going viral. It is cloud chasing at its finest. And she got it. Now she's upset that people are criticizing her righteously.
I don't think she's really
You know,
upset. She looked like she okay with it. She just say what she gotta say. One of those type people. She doesn't get
well,
embarrassed.
I know, but
Yeah.
but she's keep responding. That means something's bothering you.
Nikki.
Otherwise, she would have just ignored it. But she didn't. She responded because it bothered her.
Now, one thing I'm gonna say about what this after watching this second video, you heard what she said that basically he's still coming over and getting some. Well, sir, you need to, if y'all two not together, need to stop having sex with her. See, all this stuff is misleading. I don't understand why, if you two broke up, why are you still having sex? I didn't know this part. So that was very interesting. Kind of put a little bit of a spin to it. But like I said, I look at them, both of them in the wrong. I won't say one more than the other. And like what Jack said about, he would still help and, feed the other kids and stuff. And I feel the same way. I don't like to see no kids hungry. If I was him, I would have went about it another way. But maybe she's the type of person you can't talk to in another way. Maybe he was
So
being
how are
spiteful.
they equally wrong?
No, I just said they both equally wrong. They both didn't date smart. They ain't thirsty. Look at them.
Yeah, I
Look at the
understand, but
situation.
she's more wrong than he is by her
Yeah,
action.
but Jack, we just really just looking at these two videos here, right? And she did say he used to always be buying food for the other kids. Now so he stopped. So maybe they could have had an argument. Like she could have been like, "I'm not going to give you no cookies tonight." So all right, fine, all right, B, all right, I got you. He come over just bringing the kids, bringing his child just food when normally he brings for all. So he could have been doing that to be spiteful. So that's why she's probably turning around here saying, you know what? Oh, he gonna be like this. Well, I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him. They could be both just as good. I'm just saying, like when toxic people, they do this with each other, tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. And at the end, who gets hurt is the children.
Yeah, but at the end
I'm
of the
just
day,
bringing
it's
up
not his
scenarios.
obligation to buy
Yeah,
food for the other kids.
right. No, it's not his obligation. But what I'm saying is, she said in this video, after I saw this one what came out today. That's why I was like, wait a minute, I didn't hear this update. She said he used to always do that for the other kids. Oh, okay. Then she's saying that, oh yeah, but you can still slide up in me. Oh, okay. So maybe there's more to it. Maybe he just did that just to be spiteful. Normally he do. So he was like, oh, say I don't have to bring that. Now all of a sudden it's just he focusing on his one child. I'm just bringing up scenarios because we don't know everybody, ladies and gentlemen. We're not there with them. We're not breaking bread with them. I'm just going by the typical ghetto kind of drama stuff. She's all out there. She videotaping. He coming over and stuff like that. And she's saying he still want to, sleep with her. If they're not together, why are you still trying to sleep with me? That's just the whole point. Stuff like that, you're misleading a person. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know. But what I'm saying is they both toxic. Both of them. He got with a woman that had 3 kids. I don't know how many fathers with those 3 kids, but you're gonna have to deal with these kind of things. All right. She's sitting right here. If baby number one's father was a dusty, wasn't a provider, wasn't protected, wasn't trying to put no ring on your finger, why would you go ahead and do it again with the next one? Well, I don't know. Maybe she was married to the first one. We don't know. She didn't throw that out or stuff like that. But why would you do it again? Why would you bump up and have another child in another bad situation? That's not there. That person's not going to, provide for you, try to make a family with you, but they can bang you, get you pregnant, and keep it moving. So this is the outcome is what's going to happen. The kids is going to suffer. All right, BG said, these parents do not want the kids. They want a check, and it is to trap someone. I avoid toxic people at all costs, family included. Yeah, just toxic. And what kind of check she seemed like she getting? She's still on public assistance. So you're trapping a broke dusty. I don't get it with these people. Okay, what else? Anybody else say anything? Nikki. So I basically look at them both as in the wrong, but we don't know the whole story. But after hearing this part too, if she's telling the truth that he used to always buy for other kids, now he just stopped. They was having sex, tit for tat, stuff like that can happen. So they both in the wrong. Captain said you didn't have to dib and dab with him. That's on you. I bet you're still sleeping with your other baby daddy. Could be. Yeah, it could be. And sometimes that does happen. That's why I said before. So he should have known this. You have to think about these things when you're getting into a relationship. But a lot of people don't. And you can't really fault them because it's their environment. They see their mama, their daddy's doing it, the neighbors doing it, their friends doing it. A lot of women in the area, they having all these kids from different baby fathers, so they follow the steps. Men follow it too. Yo, you plant that seed? Yeah, I got my seed. Yeah, I got my shorty in there. I got my shorty over here. It's just a hot mess, and who suffers at the end is the children. The children. Now Nikki says you can't split his meals. His dad brought him. Yeah, that's just not possible. That's just not possible. No, that's not possible. Okay, Jack, good evening. Got my purple. Oh gosh, I missed a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me speed up with these comments here. All right, Teresa said, all right, hit the like button. Yes, everybody, please hit the like button and share your thoughts. Share your thoughts. Share your thoughts. All right, what else we have here? He doesn't have any responsibility to those children. Exactly. And she should have known that. All right. Emmanuel says, I'm sure he probably would have brought extra for the other kids if she would had approached him in a different manner. You have a point. Could have been a situation.
Bingo. He's
But
right.
he has a point. But I'm saying that now when you see the second video, she said, I think she did say something like, oh, tit for tat. I don't know, something like that, whatever. But he used to always do it all the time, Emmanuel. And he's still trying to have sex with her. So we don't know. Maybe he is that type of guy. If she would have said
That
something,
is her side of the story, correct?
Yeah, this is her side. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Then we need to hear his side as well.
All right. That's why I said, Jack. I said at the beginning, there's three sides to every story. I'm just going by these videos. That's it. I don't know nothing else extra. I don't know nothing else extra. I'm not round and breaking bread. That's what I said before. But I'm just giving up different scenarios. Maybe it could be a situation. He wanted some nook last Saturday. He was trying to get a little feely. She was like, no. He's like, all right. Next time I come over and bring some food for the kids. I always brought food for other kids, but I ain't bringing up for this one, for your other kids. He could have been doing that. I don't know. Could be wrong. I mean, she's going to look like the bad person automatically because she was the one who threw out the camera. She did the video. She put their private business out on display, which is completely wrong. Now it's out there that the kid's going to grow up and they can see it. That's just totally trifling. All right. Nikki says she can't do that to her son. All right. Captain says, okay. You also don't know what she's done to him that the two broke up. It's not on the man all the time. That is true. I'm not saying it's on the man. I'm saying it's on both. Both. But you're right. I said three sides to every story. We ain't there with them. I don't hang out with her. We don't talk on the phone. I don't know how she met him. I know one question I'd like to know is, how did they meet? And how long were they dating before they made this baby? That's the question I would have if I ever got to talk to her or talk to him. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. All right. Nikki says, it's not up to the child to solve the relationship issues. Well said. Emmanuel says, and though he doesn't have an obligation to buy food for the other kids, I don't see how he wouldn't grab something for the other children, especially if they had been doing it before. See, that's the part that had thrown me off on this video when she said he's done it before. But matter of fact, she could be lying. She could have said that because of the backlash, she just saying so she could get sympathy. We don't know. She could be a complete compulsive liar. All right? And maybe he was just trying. But I'll say one thing is, with what she did, honey, he can use that and take it to court and says, well, she's hollering about she doesn't have enough money to feed all these kids and she's getting public assistance, so why don't I get full custody? See, miss, you need to think about that because you put this out on videotape. He can use this and take the child away from you. Then what you gonna do? Did you think about
You
that?
have won the $1 million question, Donna. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding, 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 ding.
I look at all angles of all things. I try not to look at just one thing. Oh well, I try
Because
not to.
her clout chasing behind don't understand this is on video and he can use this against her.
Yeah,
She didn't think about that one.
yeah, he can definitely. You think the judge gonna look and say, "Well, dang, you can public assistance, everything. You still can't take care of these kids. You screaming like that about a happy." Well, honey, maybe make it a little easier for you. Let the child be with the father, and you just see on the weekends. Then
Now,
what you gonna do?
I don't know if this was a tit for tat for him, but let's say it was a tit for tat for him. He basically backdoored her.
He what? I'm lost. Say again.
Backdoor. Basically, if he was malicious, or let's say he was, he
Mm-hmm.
intended to get this response from her, knowing that she's gonna film it and put it on the internet. Now he
Could
can
be.
turn around and download the video and bring it up to court and like saying, "Well, look how she's acting. I wonder if she does this to the kids.
Ooh, you
The
just
way
never.
she's violent, the way she's acting. Do
She
she
throwing
hit the
things,
kid?"
cursing the street.
And he kind of, he may did a little cursing, but he didn't do nothing foolish.
And we never know. He might be the type of person who always get crazy, get even louder than her. But he knew that camera's rolling, so he was looking like the good guy, and that's what's gonna come up. That's what comes up on the tape. I'm just bringing up different scenarios. We just don't know. But honey, that's on tape. So good luck. Let's hope you don't take it to the next level. Captain says he's also wrong for sleeping with her too. Exactly. Why are you still sleeping with the person if you're not with them no more? Especially a crazy
I
one like this.
mean, I don't know. I didn't know these guys were into teas.
Excuse me? Say again?
I didn't know these guys were into teas.
All right. Nikki says, if you buy clothes for the son, should he buy for everyone? No, they're not married. That's what I was saying in the beginning, Nikki. If they're married, that's a whole different story. They're not going to understand why she's a little bit upset. Because obviously, if you marry somebody, it's a package deal. The man accepts her kids if she has kids from another man, and the woman accepts his kids if he has with another woman. You are a blended family. This is what you do. Thanksgiving comes up, we all eat together. We all celebrate. There's gifts for everybody there. That's what you're supposed to do when you're married. But honey, you're not married to him. So all of this that you're wanting, this providing, he's supposed to provide this or provide that, but you're not married. He's not obligated to do nothing for you, just for the child. That's it. All right. What else Nikki says here? I think I'm missing a lot of comments. Let me go a little faster. He's sleeping with her has nothing to do with bringing his son's food. Which is true. Nikki also said he is sleeping with her. Him sleeping with her is not a trade-off for him taking care of his son. Ooh. All right, let's see what Don't Need a Man says. Now I have a question. Now, she said that he was buying it when they was together. They not together now, so do he still supposed to buy them food and clothes? No. No, he wasn't even obligated before. They ain't married. They're not even married. Good question. Don't Need a Man. All right, let's see what Nikki got to say. Oh my gosh, I'm that far? Oh, I'm gonna have to go a little faster here. Okay, Nikki said that has nothing to do with her not giving her son the food. Chef Young, I'm here first, baby daddy. Oh God, you always say something crazy. Okay, I'm tremendously disappointed in her. Okay. All right, what else we have? Teresa says, greeting. Abby, Donna and Jack, y'all. Abby, what do you have to say about this? I'm curious. What do you have to say about this hot mess? Okay, Nikki says, yes, take it to the court. All right, I guess Abby did say something. What did my girl Abby says? My solution, 7 burgers, 7 fries, 1 time a week since he was doing every day and still not making the kids feel bad and still look like he is doing for all. I love your picture. All right, Captain says, a very, very nasty mouth can stop you from getting a lot of things. You can get more bees with honey than flies with vinegar. Oh, Oh, so well said. Well said, Captain. Well said. All right, also Happy says she is taking a risk if the system thinks that she is getting anything from him. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is so true. Okay. I think I caught up. Ooh, I caught up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All right, now we're gonna get off of this hot mess, ghetto love, struggle love, whatever you want to call it. It's just a mess. So the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, date smart, not thirsty. Okay, if you're getting in a relationship with somebody and they got several kids, you're gonna deal with some drama because they got several different baby fathers. I'm talking about several kids, several different baby fathers, or whatever it is. It's gonna be stuff you're gonna have to deal with. It's just gonna be drama. But you only basically obligated to take care of that one child that is yours. Now, if they was married, I would look at it completely different. I see they're not married, so why is she going off like this? But one thing, like Jack said, for him, and the same with me, I'm very sensitive when it comes to kids and seniors and animals. You have to take care of them, and children I couldn't not give to the other ones. But we don't know. Maybe he didn't have as much money. He just only had a few dollars. Maybe the son said, Daddy, I want some McDonald's. And at that day, he couldn't do it because he didn't have enough cash on him, whatever could be happening. This day, he had a few dollars. He's like, you know what? My son was asking me the other day, and I didn't get it for him. But today, I can go and get him some McDonald's. So he was just driving over there, going to stop by, give his son some McDonald's, and all hell broke loose. That could be the scenario. We don't know. There's several of them. Okay, let's get into the next topic. All right. Next one we're going to get into. What are we going to get into? What's the next one? If y'all have any questions, feel free to put it into the chat. Let me change the background because we're done with the McDonald's. Yeah, we're done with the McDonald's. Okay. Okay, we're going to get into T.I.'s son. Threatens to pistol whip a fast food worker. And this happened like last month, so it was kind of old. It was trending, but I was so focused on that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. But I want to get into this one. Now, the reason why I'm showing this because we're going to get into people just acting ratchet, people just acting insane out in public, people that's feeling entitled. And T.I.'s son feels entitled. He feels like he's old. It's because he's a spoiled rich kid. Yes, he's a spoiled rich kid. And it's going to show in this video. He just acting like a hot mess. So enjoy the music for a second while I share the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into this T.I. Okay, we're going to get into this one here. This was very interesting. Let me know in the chat that you all already see this, because I think this happened like last month or so. So just put in the chat, let me know. All right, let's get it.
First of all, that wasn't cooking my shit. Yeah, recook. What? Hold up. Where yours at? This are you? So what? Hold up.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to go ahead and J down. I'm about to go ahead and J down. They got me fucked up. And I hope nigga think I won't jump across that table. Alright. All right, watch this. Watch this. Not right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What? Yeah, I ain't think smart while I'm in this motherfucker house. Show out. Watch me. Got customers. I don't give a fuck about no customers. Watch. Goddamn. It ain't no pickle on that. Bet everything that you work for is a pickle. Like what? If it ain't no pickle on there, I'll give you $1,000 right now. Stop fucking playing with me. And I'm gonna look at my shit. Let it be some spit or something on me. Let it be some spit or something on my mouth. And what? I'm getting off live. Watch. Watch. Because what I'm trying to say is, nigga, I ain't twisted. But what I'm saying is, they wasn't talk like that outside. Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant.
Abby, you funny.
This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is
This
he?
ain't gonna be T.I.'s time his case right here.
My name King. You know it. Ain't your mama. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File your shit. Come back. What? On game what? On game what? Come here. I'll show you what I do.
I gotta read Emmanuel's comment. Spoiled as rotten rich kid. Trying to be fake tough on some hard-working fast food workers. He knows who to play with if he will really in the streets. Either got them stupid ass braids slapped off. I can't. I know what you mean, Emmanuel. That hairstyle is just driving me nuts. You have
You
something
know
to say,
what,
Jack? I'm gonna
Donna?
resume.
Young boy doesn't straighten out. You know what he's gonna be?
What are you saying?
He's gonna be a jail sissy. That's what he gonna be. Look at them pink lips. You don't think Big Bubba and them be licking and be like, oh, he got some pink lips. Oh, he got that skin. He got that high yellow. Oh, yeah. Look at them pretty braids. Yo.
Oh, my gosh. Jack, he do have that look. He don't need to get locked up.
He's jailbait. He's jailbait in prison.
And he's short, too. I think that's about the highest he's going to grow. Oh, he's done.
He is jail sissy bait.
All right. What
they gonna be fighting for that boy's booty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big time.
Shoot, they'll put about 5 cartons of cigarettes for that butt.
Fake tough rich kid trying to play tough and know that who to play with. If he was really in the streets, he would get them dumb braids slapped off. Where'd you get this hairstyle? Lord have mercy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me resume this one here. So I got other things I want to show you too.
Come here, I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come on. We out here. I'm outside. Okay. I'm outside. Come on, shake some. Come on, shake some. Hey, get your employees. Yeah, fucking something in this. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. And you still talking inside though. Why you inside? Can't stop me from doing shit. Doing shit. Let me get my food. Thank you. Just talking like they like that. They ain't like that. Before I get back here and pistol with them. Fuck. Wait till I get back and see him out here late night. Wait till I slap a. Alright, yeah. Yeah, wait. Wait till I come back in the market late night. And then it's just you and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough. All like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said Happy Mother's Day. And then Karen in my face and shit. Like what? Why I slap her with this money? Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. I don't know who the slapped out his fucking mouth. I had to walk out of this bitch like, I'm not sorry with your ass, gay. Sorry with your ass, gay. I walked out. He up in this bitch. Come on. Come on. We outside. And he's still talking inside. He's still talking inside. I'm telling him to come out. I was outside. I'm telling him to come out.
Oh yeah, look at them lips. Oh yeah, hey. Big bubble. Look at big bubble.
Man, what? Cause they, hey, all right, no song. Hey, I don't give me to. What? Niggas can't tell me how to. Yeah, what's up?
He's a jail sissy. You perfect jail sissy. They gonna fight over that boy.
Jack, did you hear about this one? Did you hear about this?
Which one?
What I just showed.
Oh yeah, that's not a surprise.
Oh, okay, because I remember hearing about it before, but I didn't I didn't discuss it. But that's just a mess. Now I'm gonna show what Daddy has to say about his son. We're gonna hear what he has to say about what his son's
Mr. Alleged rapist and his wife.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
Ooh, Jack, let's not go there. Mm-hmm. Okay, I really can't stand these people. I know exactly what you mean. I just can't take this ghetto hot mess and carrying on social media. And not everyone is a fan of his dad. I'm not. The only song I like it was only one song I like. It was kind of upbeat, and that song he did with Britney Spears. It was a song that she did when she made a comeback, and he was on the remix. That's I think when I first noticed him, but that's just about it. I'm not running out here trying to get no TI. You rich and messy with fast food workers. That's working hard, honest working job. This boy probably never worked a day in life. College probably was a joke. Okay, we're going to show this next one. Okay, I'm going to show. Now we're going to get into. Wait a minute. Now we're going to get into his father. I'm going to hear the father's response about his son acting like a fool going viral.
Look at that little jail sissy.
Oh, he's done. He'd be crying every day to his mama. Oh, he's done. All right, let me share the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. Where was I at? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear what Daddy has to say about what his son did. Narcos rate training their kids to be narcos. Let's get it.
At one time, what was once considered exclusive access to one's privacy has now become status quo. You know what I mean? People kind of expect it more than appreciate it. I get that. And for me, I pretty much take it at par for the course. But man, and I know this social media shit, I can't call it weird, it's they norm. I ain't, what I mean? Shit weird to me. But it's confusing, right?
I agree, Emmanuel.
It's confusing because, I got a son, 17 years old.
I'm going to pick up the speed on this a little bit because he's talking too slow. I just want to hear what you have to say. Let me pick up speed.
And a few people picked it up. A few people talked about it. A few people, congratulated us, and I appreciate that. I really do. I value that. No matter how major or minute, I appreciate any consideration and appreciation given to my family. Any celebratory comments, I appreciate all of it, right? But it seems as though the news of that was halted because it was in competition with some kind of minor ass remedial petty skirmish that happened at fucking Waffle House. Now, hey, listen, bro. Anybody in here who's my age or even close to my age, you done been young before. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You know how this gonna go. It's gonna be a lot more times where you do the wrong thing before you learn exactly how to do the right thing. Everybody already know that. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting my children not to fuck up. I am expecting them not to do it on camera as much, but that's just the world we living in right now. You dig? So I got to wrap my mind around that. I have to make those.
There's a bunch of BS. Now, what I would do to punish him, I would say, you're going to work at the fast food restaurant for 3 months without pay. You're going to work there. You're going to be humble. You're going to see what it's like to work hard because all your life you never had to work. Nothing. Everything was handed to you. So you're going to do it. Yeah, that's what I would do. I resume.
I'd have beat the kid's ass.
Yeah, that too. Add that one too.
Shoot. Better me than the police.
Necessary adjustments as a parent. And you know what I'm saying, man? Of course I spoke to my son. Me and his uncles. We were perplexed by his necessity to go back and forth with the short order cook. I didn't understand why he felt he needed to stop what he was doing to engage someone who was at such another level of life. You did. I didn't understand that, and I had to explain to him.
Your son gonna be a jail 60 if he don't stop.
What was that? You engaging with a person another level of life? That sounds belittling. You don't think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds arrogant. It sounds like them upper crust people, them elites who like, y'all are not on our level. That kind of people, snobbish. But this is the same man and his wife is accused of raping a woman. Well, not one, 15 actually.
Oh, is that many they saying?
Well, yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah. So he needs to fall back.
You about to go down with R. Kelly, aren't you?
Well, if it's proven.
All right, let's resume. I'm not going to play this whole video. I just want you to hear this, the stupidness of the parents. And this is why a lot of these kids are the way they are because of their parents. It's ridiculous. Resume.
Are not living the way they hope they would live. And here you is walking in with so much freedom and luxury. And people going to posture themselves a certain way. So therefore, you're going to have to enjoy your life. You're going to have to remove yourself from that energy and go enjoy your.
Emmanuel says he should start with making him personally apologize to each and every one of those fast food workers he threatened. You're right, Emmanuel, because he did threaten the pistol whip. You threatened violence. That was out of order. And this is all your father has to say? Resume.
life because they're not happy with themselves. No way they could be happy with you. You did? Of course I understand that. He don't understand it yet. You still got a lot of testosterone he working through. But the point is, regardless of that situation, man, that shit is very remedial when it comes to the real meat and potatoes of the discussion. Okay? Why in the hell is it more newsworthy to report that man got into an argument with a fucking short order cook? And less important, to speak about the fact that he graduated with honors on the A&B honor roll at 17, not even 18 yet. Why is this? I don't understand what world we're living in.
Your son is the only one.
But this is what we rather promote,
like other kids.
Because whether you know it or not, you not only are you promoting it, you're not just kind of like putting it out there for my son and like, you know, showing his failures or showing his shortcomings. You're also promoting it to your children and other people's children. Why wouldn't you want to say, hey, look, this is the guy who you saw from, or you know from this person, or that you know from these things, and look at what he has been able to do, even though we saw him in this light, and now here he is in this light. Why would you not want that for your nephews, for your little brothers, for your little cousins, for your sons, for your daughters? Like, why would you not want that for the rest of society to exemplify what could happen if you put your mind to your education, no matter what your extracurricular activities or what your, you know, your pastimes are? Bro, why would
I'm getting a little annoyed listening to him. I just want y'all to get the gist of his response of it. I don't think y'all really want me to finish with this one here. All right.
Joe using a lot of big words with a lot of ignorance that he putting out there.
Yeah, basically, it's just annoying. I'm not even gonna entertain this dude here, the father. Now we know where the son got it from. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next topic, and then we're gonna close out. Yep. Oh, stop sharing it, and let's get some music, please. Okay, we're gonna get into this next one, and what's the next one here we're gonna get into?
It's the Texas sheriff one.
Okay, Texas man. We're not gonna deal with what you call it. All right, we're gonna briefly touch on this one here. Jack is gonna read this article. Jack has sent me this article the other day, and I thought it was very interesting. So we're gonna talk about. I guess everybody already knows it's been trending, talking about, and you know, it has been. Just really bothers me. You know, women's body, their choice. But let's get into it. Just read this article about what the sheriff said. All right, let me I'll pause the music for this one here. And Jack is going to read the article. Jack, where the article came from, and go ahead. You have the floor, and then I'll say something.
Okay. Okay. All right. This is coming from the Guardian newspaper, the Guardian.com. And it says Texas sheriff says he will not persecute those seeking an abortion. Javier Salazar posted on Facebook that he would not use his power to impose the morals of others on those exercising the right. A Texas sheriff who largely includes the city of San Antonio has declared he will not be pursuing those in his jurisdiction who choose to get an abortion after the Supreme Court scrapping of federal abortion rights. In the Facebook post he shared on Tuesday, Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar wrote of his two beautiful and intelligent daughters who said had a right to choose what to do with their bodies. As their dad, I have no control of their adult bodies. As their sheriff, it is absolute none of my business. I will not persecute Texas women or anyone else pursuing those same rights, Salazar stated. He added, shame on the Supreme Court and the bureaucrats in Washington, D.C. and Austin who are attempting to impose their own supposed morals on others. They will not use my badge or the color of my office to do so. My job is chasing predators, rapists, and human traffickers, not someone exercising a right. If it's religion those career politicians would like to enforce, then they should remember that there are many other commandments in the scripture that they themselves have very publicly chosen to ignore. And I 100% agree with you, Sheriff, on that statement. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton was quick to react to last week's ruling to overturn the Roe v. Wade, which gave people the constitutional right to an abortion. The prominent Republican invoked the state trigger law, which immediately reverted Texas to outright ban abortions. Under these pre-Roe statuses, abortion providers could be criminally liable for buying abortions starting today. Paxton said Salazar had one fine measure for the state's career politician in the state that has also bore witness to a terrible school shooting. If it's truly about protecting children, how about start with the ones in our schools? That's it.
Okay, thank you for reading that, Jack. I don't know if everybody's here. It's none of my business if you don't want to share. That's for and against abortions. Some people's probably quite happy about this. There's a lot of people that's not. I feel strongly, it's a woman's body, her rights to choose what she want to do. If she's married to the person, well, that's a whole nother story. But it's her rights, and I really feel sad because there's a lot of women, as we speaking right now, walking around here lost on what they're gonna do. How they're going to take care of this baby. They don't have the money. They don't have the resource. Or the dude probably told them, look, you have this baby. You on your own. I'm not trying to help you. And she can't do it by herself. Or it could be a student. She could be in college. And her parents is paying money for her to go to school. Now all of a sudden she knows she tell her parents she's pregnant. They're gonna stop paying for school and they're gonna kick her out the house. Where she's gonna go. And the father said he don't want to be bothered for. He have somebody else. He don't care about you or the baby. It could be several things, or, you just had unprotected sex, one time thing, and bam, all of a sudden the baby was made. I know I'm not saying using abortions, as a form of birth control, but stuff happens. You don't know nobody's situation, what they're going through. That's their lives. Because at the end of the day, they're the ones who have to take care of the children, not us. This is going to be a mess, especially a lot of young girls and what they're going to do. Or maybe the couple, it could be the boyfriend and girlfriend could be together, or the husband and wife could be together. And they decided, husband and wife, they got 4 or 5 kids, and they like, we can't afford another one right now. And she agrees with him and said she wants to have an abortion. He's okay with it, but she doesn't have the right to do it. I mean, it's just so many different scenarios. I don't know if anybody ever saw the movie If These Walls Can Talk. And if any ladies in chat that would like to watch the movie with me, If These Walls Can Talk, put in the chat and let me know. We can have a day of ladies' night and we can just watch this movie, If These Walls Can Talk. I think it's a very interesting movie to watch. So let me know in the chat and I'll put it out there. But it would have to be like off of the YouTube because, of course, I would get in a lot of trouble showing that movie. All right, Emmanuel says they don't like big governments because it's far and overreaching, but yet that some governments can tell you what to do with your personal body doesn't get more far and overreaching than that. All right, Manuel says, I wonder how pro-life they are about going into other countries and destabilizing their governments and the children that deals with the death, destruction, and aftermath of that. All right, what does Abby have to say? We need support from men. It takes 2. Yeah, we do. But there's, some cases, these guys, they don't want to help. I mean, you tell a guy you're pregnant, they look at you, oh, what you going to do? Then some will or whatever, but they not even trying to marry you or anything like that. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. But like I said, it's her body. She should be able to make that choice. Because at the end of the day, who's taking care of that kid? And then plus these stories I'm doing. You see so many stories. These guys out here, they say, I don't want that kid. And they turn around and kill the woman. She's pregnant. Kill him. What's that, Ray Carew? He didn't want the kid. What did he do? Turn around and try to have her killed. Well, he did have her killed. What am I saying? He did have her killed. You have to think about that. Man, look at your face. You have this baby. I'll destroy you or whatever. She might be scared for her life. What can she do? I mean, it's just all kind of scenarios. We don't know until we're in that person's shoes. I understand all sides of this. All right, Abby says. And what else Abby says? Wonder if mandatory vaccination could be for deadbeat dads. When are you going to get some birth control for these men? All right. Yes, movie night. Oh, you like that? Yes, let's do that one. So I would like to show that one. All right. And Emmanuel says they should also change the law and make it a felony punishable by 6 months to a year in prison if you abandon your child. And that's another scenario. These women don't want to have the kid and they turn around here and dump them in the garbage. You know what I mean? Just or sell them off or whatever. All kind of stuff happens. It's just and what's going on now? It's going to get worse. Ain't nobody see anything yet. Just wait. Next year we're going to be hearing so many stories of just gives me the chills. Everything. Abby, did you ever see that movie If These Walls Can Talk? Did you see it? Let me know that you see that movie. But that'll be a good one. And that's just about it. All I have to discuss. There was something else I want to discuss, but I ain't gonna go there. Gotta find research. All right. So stay tuned more. I'll just wait for a second with Abby. Jack, do you have anything to say? Then I'm gonna give a quick closing thought. You have any, and I'm also
No,
going to do
that just shows you that the Supreme Court decision isn't enforceable. You need people to comply to enforce it. And the Department of Justice under the Biden administration are not going to enforce what Supreme Court says because they don't agree with it either. So in order for a court decision to be enforceable, you need people to enforce the law, which means physically. And if the police and sheriff's departments don't want to enforce the law, which they have every right to do so, then who's going to do it? Nobody. It's just be on paper. That's it. With no teeth.
Well,
just like this sheriff who says he will not prosecute, he will not go after those seeking abortion. And you don't think the other sheriffs aren't doing the same thing? You best believe they're doing the same thing because they're hired by the people.
But there's going to be a lot of sheriffs that's going to be looking. They're going to be quite happy to arrest a woman. You got some sick, toxic people out here. Like back in the days, if a woman got caught,
maybe local police. I'll say the local police. I agree with that. Sheriff, again, they're elected by the people. They're, police are elected by officials, like city or whatever like that. Sheriff's department is different. They have to get elected. So they want to be on the people's side to keep their job.
Oh, well. Let's everybody make sure you vote and figure out what your governor stands for, your state, because whatever state people move to, sometimes the laws might not agree with you. And not just abortions, anything in life. You know what I mean? Sometimes laws might not agree with you in your lifestyle of what you want. So something to consider. But we just have to just pray because this is going to get ugly. Ain't nobody see that. Oh, y'all seeing that everybody's protesting, going off and stuff like that. But you haven't seen the real effect of how this is going to affect a lot of women. Big time. Yep, big time. All right. So to my closing thought with the first story we was getting into, and I was talking about with this, the McDonald's thing, really the whole bottom line, what could I say is everybody, choose who you lay down with wisely, use a condom, use it all the time, be careful who you make a baby with because you don't know what's going to be the outcome, and be careful who you,
McDonald's is going to make a killing off of this.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that.
Bring your kids here. We feed all children.
Yeah. Well, they might turn around and say start taking stamps. Oh well. But but it's such a sad situation, and hopefully things will get better. But a situation like that, she got too many kids to make fathers. She's a hothead, and he's got to deal with it. And we don't know. He probably got a bunch of kids and baby mamas too, and they got together. But one question, if I ever had time, to speak to him, my question is, how did you two meet, and how long were y'all two together before you got pregnant? That would be my famous question. That explains a lot. All right, so that's just about it. We already know T.I.'s son, he's a spoiled rich kid. The father, he learned it from daddy and mommy, basically.
No, son is a jail sissy.
He better be careful. And my purple heart, so true. And women, be careful out here. Make sure the man uses a condom. and always using a condom. Don't lay down with no dusty. Because if you have a dusty baby, you're going to be struggling. That's all I have to say. And men, keep the condom on. Always keep them around you. Don't buy no cheap ones. Always have some good ones. And if she doesn't want to use a condom, just tell her, well, no glove, no wood. And that's just it. And keep moving. But people not going to listen. Until when the time comes, then they see what's going to be the outcome and nothing you could do, because if you're in that state, you can't get abortion, or you don't have enough money to get to the next state. And you two might be okay with doing it. She's with you. I don't want to have a baby. And you with her. Don't want to have a baby with you. You two both in agreement. You okay with it. But you can't do it. Wow. That's messed up. Yup. All right, so true. And Teresa, I do. And Don't Need a Man says, no glove, no love. Exactly. And Teresa and Don't Need a Man, did you see If These Walls Can Talk? Let me know. And also look in the comment section if y'all can email me, because we can hook up a day so we can all watch that movie. I really want to watch it. If These Walls Can Talk. I was watching the other day and it's just, oh boy. I seen it when it first came out, but I was watching the other day. It's like, oh gosh, I hope this don't all happen again. All right, so let me get prayer here. Closing prayer. Okay, let me pause the music. All right, closing prayer, everyone. Oh, damn, what happened to me? Why did it not pausing? Oh, sorry, then. Okay. My computer is just so gets on my nerves. I'm sorry here. All right. God bless everybody in the chat. God bless everybody that's watching replay. God bless to all the women that's walking around here as we speaking right now, trying to figure out what are they going to do with their body. They don't have the rights to make a decision with their own body. What are they going to do? They lost. They don't have no money. They don't have anybody to go to. Their family said, you ain't staying here. He said he ain't helping you, or whatever the situation is. Or her and the man, they both in agreements. They don't know what to do. They in college. They trying to become somebody in life, and now this is going to be a detour because you got to stop, because you got to stay home and take care of the kids. So it's just a whole nother life, or whatever the situation is. But God, please help, and may this just go away. Let people make their choice. If it's not for them, they just don't do it, And we love you, we adore you, we need you. You are everything to us, God. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and opinions. And Don't Need a Man said, yes. Okay, you did see it. Don't Need a Man says, but I will like to watch it again, because you know how you miss parts. Yeah, it was amazing. Like when I was watching it again the other day, Don't Need a Man, it was like, oh, after this happened, it was like I seen it in a whole nother light, because now it's like, this is going to happen again. When I first watched, it was like, this is what happened in the past? Oh my gosh, thank God people have rights. But now it's not. Oh gosh, so sad. All right, Abby says, my question is, how many times did he bring only for when, and how many times did she tell you to stop? Oh, you talking about the first story? How many times did he bring food? Is that what you mean, Abby? Is that what you're talking about? You're so welcome. Maria, blessings, beautiful. Is that what you're talking about? All right. Emmanuel says, great show, Donna and Jack. Hugs and kisses to you, Emmanuel. And I was thinking about you the other day. I might do next week, because you know the update with because I know you always come to that live when I talk about the two boys, Oren and Orson. Have you been following it, Emmanuel? The update? I just haven't got a chance to, so maybe I'll do it next week. I'll touch on it, or I doubt this weekend's the 4th of July weekend. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll touch on it. Maybe I will. All right, so you want to do more? All right, good. So you want to watch it too. All right, I'll let you know the day that we do it. Yes, prayers, and great show, Don. Hugs and kisses to you, and thank you, Jack, for co-hosting. Thank you for being here, sharing your thoughts. I appreciate it. Emmanuel said, this also reminds me of The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, I need to watch that. Thank you. All right, I'm going to close out with one song, ladies and gentlemen. Pick up the spirits a little bit, and then that's it. I'm done. That's it. Thank you for being here forever. This was a long one, but I wanted to show all this stuff. Okay. Is this going to... Oh, come on. All right, everybody have themselves a blessed night and a safe one. If I'm here for this weekend, enjoy and have a great 4th of July. Oh, no drinking and driving, please. Okay, take an Uber or have a designated driver. We don't do that, okay? Thank you.